tell people your background so they understand what you used to do and
Yeah.
how you got involved in this whole UAP thing in the beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. So, formerly trained aerospace engineer in college, joined the Navy immediately after with the hopes to go fly fighter jets for the Navy. Was successful in doing that, and I flew the F-18 Super Hornet for 11 years and 2 deployments, primarily operating off of Virginia Beach. And pretty standard career until about 2013 or so, when we came back from our deployment. We began to upgrade our radar systems. And when that happened, we put in essentially a much more powerful radar into our jet. It took about 8 months. So you might fly with a newer radar in the morning, maybe an older radar at night. And consistently, when we were flying with these newer radars, we were picking up a bunch of objects that were operating in our working area that we weren't seeing with the older radar. They were performing in strange ways. They would be stationary. They would be around 250 to 350 knots, kind of meandering around the area. Not really working together per se, but kind of clearly operating in the same vicinity as one another, right? So we weren't flying in formations necessarily. And we'd even see these supersonic as well, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, typically heading east. And we'd only see them over the water. We originally thought they were radar errors, right? Some kind of software glitch. But eventually we started to correlate these across other sensors, such as our IR FLIR system. Our missile systems would lock onto these. And we'd try to fly up to them to see them physically with our eyeballs. And when we do that, we wouldn't see anything. We'd come within about 500 feet of these objects. All our sensors are pumped into our helmet, augmented reality style. And it would tell us exactly where to look. And boom, we'd come right past this object and there'd be nothing there. We'd circle back around and then pick it back up on our sensors. It would be slightly displaced, but that was kind of status quo for a few weeks until we had a near miss with one of these objects right at the entrance to our working areas. The pilot came back, canceled the flight, had a look of shock on his face, and described it as a dark gray or a black cube inside of a clear sphere.